Can you hear me? DVD.
We're live. Be quiet.
I was lost, completely hopelessly lost in the vast and labyrinthine recess of the Mammoth Cave.
Welcome, boys and girls.
I was lost, completely.
Welcome, boys and girls.
I was lost, completely.
Welcome, boys and girls.
I was lost, completely hopelessly lost in the vast and labyrinthine recess of the Mammoth Cave.
Welcome, boys and girls. Welcome, boys and girls.
Man, what a mess that was there in the middle. See, happening again. I don't think you guys can hear that because I stopped my screen sharing and I removed the overlay. What's going on, boys and girls? It's Sunday night, and that means it's time for Sunday Night Live here on BBD TV, sponsored by Everhart Transportation Incorporated. You can see it right down there on the little ticker thingy. And Celine Driver, who's signed on for another month. I know that thrills and excites all of you to have Celine Driver back with us. It does me. I mean, you know, it thrills and excites me. But my boys, Klein Everhart and the boys down at Everhart Transportation Incorporated, 1622 Industrial Road, Greenville, Tennessee. I saw Brian at the game Friday night, which don't worry, I won't be talking a lot about the damn upset this weekend. Maybe a little. I don't know. We'll see.
Keep that.
Talked to him this weekend, and believe it or not, they're actually watching. So, hello. And I actually saw a couple of the employees down there. Good to see those guys again coming to the Greenville game. They probably left as pissed off as I did. But we got something in store for you tonight. A few ideas here that Carter thinks he's come up with that I like. And I'm still struggling with one of them, but we'll get to that later on. Carter will be here in a second. He's currently he's currently busy at the moment, looking at me in the back orange room right there. A lot of football news this weekend, which we'll get to here in a minute. Had a football game this weekend. Actually had a football game this weekend. Yep, a real live college football game that I hear was pretty damn exciting. I didn't watch it, I must confess. Could not bring myself to watching Austin Peay and Central Arkansas. I just couldn't do it. Hang on a second here. There we go. Get over there where I can see who all's up in this place tonight. Oh, we got about 40 Ubians. That's the way we say it around here. Marine says bad audio lag. I'm hardwired now. Hardwired to self-destruct. So let me get Carter in here and see if he's got a. Oh, now you want out because you smell food. Oh, shithead. Let me get Carter in here. It says I don't want to remove him. Let's do that. He's been in here the whole time. Do you know that,
The
Carter?
whole time.
The whole
Yeah.
time. You knew that, though, didn't you? God damn, you're loud.
Could they not hear me?
And I'm sure they can hear you. Let me see. Bama Marine says there's not a leg. Tell everybody hello while I let Archie go outside.
Hello, boys and girls.
Come on.
I hate that thing.
He's
But it is, Uncle Stu.
Go on.
I think high school football will resemble more of the way things were versus college ball. I watched your video and it looked like the same high school football I remember.
Damn dog.
It's the only dog you got.
I know, right? Went over to my daughter's today, Carter, to put a shelf in for her roommate, and they've got a little Australian Shepherd named Jax, about that big. It's the cutest little thing, and they had a kitten last time I was there. They live in a communal building, so to speak. It's an old bar that the guys turned into apartments, and the apartments are pretty nice that he's built so far. Hers is nice. But I asked where the kitten was, and she said, it's not here anymore. And I said, what do you mean it's not here anymore? She said it died. I said, what do you mean it died? So evidently the people in the back have a pit bull and something else, some other kind of big dog. And apparently the big dog, well, it got to the little cat.
Oh,
The
shit.
poor little thing didn't survive.
What's going on, Brad Pitt and Nate the Great?
Nate the Great in here.
Melissa May.
Was Nate the Great late?
Don't be late.
Actually, Augusta Gator, it wasn't a full house. It was about a little over half.
Talking about the high school game?
Yeah, see where everybody in the stands, you can't make anybody do anything, right, Carter? So the suggestion was social distance, and they sold a specific number of tickets, and once they got to that number, they cut it off. So there was,
Yeah.
I don't think there was any ticket sales at the gate last night. If you didn't have a ticket, you weren't getting in. So all those people were supposed to sit every third seat, unless you're a family. If you had a family of 5, you could lay on top of each other for all they cared.
Right.
And so now at certain angles, it did look like it was full. Like my little corner, I got put in a corner, and from where I was standing, I put the camera up there, and it looked like a full house. That's probably what Gator was seeing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sure didn't sound like a full house. Somebody in the comments said it sounded like a Daniel Boone home game, and that's why one of the reasons I was so pissed.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. You were mad at the Greenville crowd.
Yeah, 4th and goal, 28 seconds to go in the game. That's when your crowd's supposed to help you out, isn't it?
Well, let's be real. Maybe in certain instances, but does the home field advantage really matter in high school?
I think
Or do you think it makes a difference?
I think it makes a difference. I do. Well, now, if it's North Green High School where they probably can't get 200 people in there, no. But Elizabethton last year, that place sounded like a college stadium, a small college, but, it was loud.
No kidding.
And yeah, and we can get loud, but not if you don't yell,
You know why?
Why?
You need to be up there with your goddamn chest painted BVD with little blinky horns and shit.
Blinky horns.
Yeah, little
What the hell's a blinky horn?
those little devil horns y'all wore a few years ago that was green, had a little light in it,
I've actually still got those, but they quit working.
Oh shit.
They do. Our fans are spoiled. I'm not going to lie. This year will unspoil them, I think, because we're not going to be blowing people out this year. Well, we're going to blow some of them out, but
You need to do a 2010 BVD video, like the Oregon video.
yeah,
Still my all-time favorite.
the Oregon video.
Yes.
Is that when I'm
Over
riding
your
in the car?
You're like, yeah,
Yeah,
it's the damn gridiron.
get your ass off of your lazy ass. Something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
talking,
gotcha.
eating crumpets and talking stocks and bonds.
Oh, thank you, Celine Driver. See, that's why Celine Driver is a sponsor of this show. Bear with. I usually do that. Thank you for the reminder, but we made this so early. We made the stream so early tonight. Why in the hell?
Well, we got on here early.
So we could go over. Yeah, we could go over some stuff and get Carter. Carter was having a little mic issue before the thing there.
Was I acting like a little baby?
No, you were acting like me, actually. Yeah, you were acting like a little baby.
I was mad.
He was mad. He couldn't figure it out. Still didn't. I don't guess.
I did figure it out.
Well, I mean, you got it fixed, but did you
Don't know
actually
how I
figure
fixed
out
it.
what was wrong with it?
Yeah. So when I unplug this and I plug it back in, a little window pops up and it says, and you have to click the right thing.
I got some laggy computer issues going on here with my mouse. I don't know. This computer's a year old. It can't be going bad already, can it?
Is it when you're scrolling your mouse? Is like the screen like
The mouse
fuzzy?
drags
It
sometimes.
could be the mouse. Is it wireless?
Yeah, it's got a fresh battery.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know.
Ah,
May have
hell.
to phone a friend on this one.
Why is it not? There we go. Edit video.
You know, it's a good thing that hat doesn't look like a Georgia hat.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Dwayne RTR with the $5 super chat, and it just says Dwayne RTR.
Sometimes those are some of the best comments.
Yeah.
Celine Driver, sir. It should be in there now, I think. And no, it's not made for children. I forgot to click that. I forgot to click all that stuff. Put a thumbnail
I hate that.
and stuff in it. I know it looks like you could. There may be a setting where you can do that in all videos and streams, but I don't think there is.
I don't
For you
think so.
people, for you guys that don't make videos or do streams, you don't know what I'm talking about. You have to click all this different shit in order to get your monetization done correctly. Like, no, it's not made for kids. All this different stuff you have to click, and the hoops you have to jump through. But
See, I don't know about that.
tags and stuff like that, which I need to get better at.
I don't know how to stream.
That's true. Have you ever streamed before?
I don't think I have.
Now, wait a minute.
Wrong.
I made a title for this tonight. What's the title say?
Big boy football with
That's what I thought. Big boy football with
the ball sack. I don't know. Can't read the
Celine,
rest.
the damn title might not be in there yet, Celine, or the
We just did. He just did the StreamYard just so we could get on here and discuss some things.
yeah, we always do. Okay, it's showing up. It is on there. Maybe my battery is going dead. This thing just has a mind of its own tonight. We did do the StreamYard, but don't fear. Of all people, I think it was at Chess or you that showed me how to do this.
We ain't got no fucking microphone.
That had to been
Yeah.
Chess.
And then he showed me I could also do this.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
This is my personal favorite because it's just a badass dude doing badass things.
Youngblood. Did you see that block?
Number 23, Johnson.
That poor little number 34 kid, he'll be dreaming about that for a year.
I need to shorten that one down a little bit, but that's my boy.
Yeah.
A little too long there. But that's my boy Ty Youngblood. Boy, do we miss him this year.
Where's he at now, BVD?
Furman. And we're hurting at linebacker bad. Daniel Boone ate our lunch. Took our lunch money and ate our lunch, which I guess speaking of lunch money, probably wouldn't be a bad time to help our boys Pigskin Pete and Uncle Lou out. They've got a new show starting Tuesday at noon over on LouTube. Lunch money. If you're a sports, I'm not going to say gambler, but if you're a sports betting enthusiast, apparently that's going to be the place for you to be on Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon. Is it noon p.m. or noon a.m.? It's noon p.m. Of course, it's noon p.m. Had somebody ask me that one time. We got some college football news, Carter.
What is that?
Pretty big news, actually. We already said there was a football game this weekend, yesterday.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on the comments for me if you would.
Yeah, 1 second.
I don't want to miss any super chats or anything like that.
And he don't want to miss a thing.
That's that too. We had the game between Austin P and I started to say Austin P and COVID. Well, I guess we got a game going on there too. But Austin P and Central Arkansas.
Yes, we did.
Central Arkansas won the damn game. I've never even heard of Central Arkansas. What are they, the Fighting Ozarks or something? No, they're the Bears, actually, but they won 24-17. Apparently, it's a pretty good game. But other football news, Ohio State football player got wounded in a shooting, apparently. I guess, without reading this, one might just automatically think that he was pissed off or somebody was pissed off because they're not going to play football up there this fall. And so somebody got mad and shot somebody, but that's actually not what happened. It was actually defensive tackle Haskell Garrett. He was wounded this weekend. They responded to a report of a shooting just before 12:30 a.m. Sunday, found blood in the street, one shell casing near the blood, police said. They said the officers followed a trail of blood to an apartment where the 22-year-old Garrett was found with a through and through gunshot wound to the cheeks. Through and through.
Jeez.
Guess that means it went in one side and came out the other. He was taken to OSU University Hospital in stable condition. Police opened a felony assault investigation. No arrests were immediately announced. The 6'2", 299-pound senior played in 11 games last year for the Champs, totaling 10 tackles, 2.5 sacks, or 2.5 tackles for losses. That's all it says. So, hopefully Mr. Garrett there is okay. Through and through the cheek. Does that mean it went through both cheeks? Damn, Carter.
That sounds. Oh shit! No. Let me get back to the comments here, guys. I'm sorry.
What's this? College football kicks off COVID-19 style in Alabama.
VW says that would be a through and through.
Yeah, that would be a through and through, and then another through and through. Well, if it was me that got shot, I don't have any teeth to slow that bullet down, so.
Be a clean. Like, what's that movie with Travolta and Robert De Niro where he shot the arrow through, and then to torture him, he poured he took lemons and like salt, was pouring it in his mouth. You're the one that suggested.
Oh yeah, they were out in the country.
Yeah,
I can't remember the name of it. That was a great movie. I think that was one of the more unsung Travolta and De Niro movies. Wish I could think of the name. That was a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me give it shout outs to shout out to Sports Live and ATL David. He's on the road to
what?
Well, we do Brave show together, which
okay, and he does support my channel.
Yeah.
Quick to tell me that too.
The Bow and Oak show, of course, and then
that would be the Bunk show, in case you're wondering.
The Bunk show. And then, of course, my channel, ACP Carter 45, which I plan on going live tonight after BBD. 11 o'clock.
I'm going to keep teasing you about that, Carter, till you make a schedule.
It's hard, damn it.
It's not hard. You just sit down, look at the days of the week. There's 7 of them. Pick you a few out, pick you some times out, and make a schedule. Oh, speaking of your channel, Wednesday night, Amped Up.
Best music show on YouTube, bar none.
Tell them who the champ is.
The defending week 1 and week 2 back-to-back champion is BVD TV.
That's right. Cranzus, you in here? He's kind of butthurt over that, Carter.
Just a little.
Just a little bit.
Kita.
It's okay, though, Cranzus. Your time will come. See, well, maybe it won't, though, because you remember the Masters pool over on Augusta's
Oh yeah, man. That's
neck of the
great.
woods?
Yes.
Sucks that we didn't have a Masters pool last year. I have never won that thing, and I've come in second. It seems like every year. Not really.
I came in
But-
second once.
Realistically, I think I came in second like twice. But Rory McIlroy, is it McIlroy?
Roy McIlroy.
Rory, Rory McIlroy. I keep thinking of Roy McAvoy from Tin Cup or whatever it was. Screwed me that year. So, Cranches, there is hope for you. There's a lot less people competing in Amped Up's competition than there is in the Masters pool, which will hopefully be back next, when is it, April?
Right.
Is that when the Masters is?
Wait, no, they're going to do it. I thought they're going to do it in November.
Mm,
I could be
Okay,
wrong.
that's right.
Augusta Gator will know.
yeah. Let us know, Augusta Gator. That would be cool. It'd be weird, but it'd still be cool.
Yeah. But the Crange is coming
wait a
second.
minute. You said they're going to do it when?
I heard November.
Okay.
Did I hear it wrong? Maybe I did.
No, I don't know. You might be right.
But,
Mid-November.
Yeah, BVD's won. He won week 1. Both times were close. Between him
Oh,
and
they were
Crange. Last week especially.
fourth quarter.
No, we
2
went in
seconds
overtime.
left. Yeah, we did this last time. No, wait a minute. Yeah, we did, and I
Yeah.
won. On
You
the
didn't
first
want to. You
question.
said, no, I'm a winner. And then they said, one
And
more.
Everybody wanted to one more me. Then I beat him in another question. Then it was best 3 out of 20, or I don't know. Trying to get Cranges on the leaderboard there, because he is a good sport, and he is very knowledgeable, and he can play the shit out of that guitar. But so can Rattlehead.
Yeah.
Rattlehead, kind of hanging out in the cellar.
So next week, or this Wednesday, we're going to have, of course, BVD.
Okay.
Crange.
Excuse me, Carter. Technically, yes, there was a Masters pool last year. But when I said last year, I meant this last April. We didn't have one. So forgive me. You're right. Cam Dawson won it. Shout out to Cam. Shout out to Augusta Gator for putting that thing on every year, too.
Oh,
He puts
man.
a lot of work into that. And a lot of money.
That was probably the best thing. One of the best things about the TTC right there was that Masters pool.
That is most definitely the best thing to come out of the TTC. I would agree 100%. And
Yeah.
Augusta Gator, it's okay for you to agree too. Very, very humble man, that Augusta Gator.
He is. But yeah, this Wednesday we're going to have, of course, BVD, the defending champion, against Cranges, Rattlehead, and I would say Unk, and Bam Marine won the comments last week, so that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. The word on the street, Carter. Word on the street is Bama Marine may or may not have, I don't want to say cheated, because we're talking about one of our country's best here. You know, this guy fought and bled for our country. I don't want to think that he cheated.
Right.
However, there were a lot of questions asked that night. What, 20-some?
25.
A lot of music played that night, and Bama Marine knew almost every one of them.
Doing a lot. I still got the score
Find out.
right over here.
We'll find out Wednesday night, about 11 p.m. Eastern time.
Yep.
In fact, the odds makers, this game, the Wednesday night didn't make lunch money. You know, it hasn't made the lunch money show yet. But the odds on winner or favorite Wednesday night would have to be the defending champ, wouldn't it?
At this point, yes.
I mean, you'd have to think so. 2 contests, 1 winner. We'll see. Anyway, check it out Wednesday night, 11 o'clock over there on. No, wait. Let's do that. That guy's channel. Bama Marine says it wasn't even 50%.
I think he did.
It
I
seemed like
I think he got like 11 or 12 of them out of 25.
he got a lot.
The other guy was that rocker guy.
Yeah.
He got quite a few.
Oh, see, there's where you're wrong, Sports Live in the ATL. There's where you show your ignorance, sir, as you like to say. And all ignorance means, don't get upset, David. It doesn't mean you're a dumbass or an idiot, like I like to call you. Ignorant just means you don't know any better. So with that comment right there, it definitely shows that you don't know any better. I'm the champ, son. How are you going to say someone else is going to destroy me? Anyway, yeah, that's Wednesday night. D4 says he's picking a champ.
At this point,
go ahead.
I was gonna say at this point, BVD has to be the favorite. I mean, and I'm not saying like a landslide because Carangis has come in second, and it's been super close.
I'm not going to lie. I thought I was done this last time. I was about to. That's a prime example of why you never throw in the towel in competition, because you just never.
Yeah.
We got a few different things we're going to try here tonight to see if you guys like them. And one of the things we're going to do is don't try this shit.
Yes.
And Carter's got a don't try this shit that he immediately came up with. I'm still struggling with the don't try this. Yeah. I mean, I've been looking in the cabinets and everywhere. While I'm still trying to think of my don't try this shit, why don't you tell these people what not to try?
Okay. So there's a lot of things not to try, food-wise, products, cleaning products. I mean, you could think of a million different things, but I'm going to go with food.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, Marine says he's coming for you. But anyway, sometimes, has anyone ever eaten chili out of a can? I'm sure most people have. I have.
Shut up, Augustigator.
I prefer, like, if I do like chili dogs or something, sometimes I'll just get like a quick little no bean chili out of a can or something. So
chili sauce, I think.
Yeah, chili sauce. Some do. Some places or some things you'll just see chili no beans. So I would suggest do not ever try this shit. Armor chili no beans in a can.
Why, Carter, would you tell these people not to try Armor chili?
Well, if you want to supersize my screen, I can show them
that. I might even be able to do it on the first try. How about that?
This is why. That chili jello looking shit right there.
And that, boys and girls, is not a picture out of a magazine or anything like that, because surely to God, Armor Chili would have enough sense to know not to put that in a commercial.
Look, you can see the ridges of the can.
Yeah, it conforms, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Conforms to the can well. Honestly, though, how was the chili? Be honest.
I don't know. I didn't eat it after I poured that out.
Well, I've never eaten Armor Chili without beans, but I grew up eating Armor Chili with beans on my hot dogs, and it's great. So I don't know. That didn't look very appetizing. That looks like something you might want to try if you haven't shit in 2 or 3 days.
Oh, I guarantee it. It'll clean you out.
Yeah, it might come out looking the same way, but it should definitely clean you out.
Oof.
Let's see. There we go.
I'm still supersized.
I know. I was going back to Going back over to look at the comments. There we go. Oh yeah, and we were going to use this too, weren't we?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll stick with that for now. So yeah, that's Carter. Carter recommends that you not try that. Can you
Never.
recommend to not? I guess you can recommend to not do something, as opposed to not recommending to do something. By the way,
All right.
BBTV also brought to you by.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
But don't call the 36 Motel if you just got married and you're looking for the honeymoon suite. I wish I'd have made a stinger out of that one. I guess I still could. The first time I called there, that lady was funny as shit. She was actually halfway nice this time. So what? The one thing I would say, don't try this shit.
Ooh, cringes.
Uh-oh.
BVD is a controversial champion.
Oh,
And Amped Up has been too dramatic. I'm back in town and ready to beat some ass.
okay. All right. I'll consider that challenge a challenge. No, fair enough. Well, my don't try this shit would be don't try beating BBD on Amped Up on Wednesday nights. Because your luck ain't going to be too good, but that's not what this don't try this shit's about.
Thank you,
Don't
Marcus.
try going to Chick-fil-A on Sunday. I found that out 2 weekends in a row. I keep forgetting that they're not open on Sunday.
There's no line.
Yeah, that's true. You can get right through. Why is that? I was told that the guy is very religious, the guy that owns it. Do you know? I mean, that
is true.
I forget who told. And same thing about Hobby Lobby. I've never noticed whether or not they're open on Sunday, but I've
I
heard
don't know.
he donates a certain portion of the profits of the proceeds from Hobby Lobby to charities and stuff. I don't know.
Jerry Wells put in a recipe for his homemade chili. I know how to make homemade chili. That picture's from 2013.
What's up, Fugazi? Good evening to you too. I guess if I was going to tell you to not try something, the first thing right out of the gate I think of is the first ever "Don't Try This Shit" video I did, and it was waffle fries, which I freaking love. The waffle fries at Chick-fil-A are just beyond amazing to me. But I bought a bag of waffle fries from Walmart. The Glory, what the hell is their brand?
Great value.
Great Value, yeah.
Mhm.
And the value was great. The food was not.
I remember that.
I'm going to say don't try any of that Great Value shit, even though some of it is pretty good. Carter, when you go to the grocery store, do you buy by price or by product quality?
It depends on how much money I've got, I guess. I don't know. There's certain things.
People
You
like
can't-
me and you have to worry about that. But generally, most people in this country, when they go to the damn grocery store, they're not like me and you. They don't have to check their fucking change jar before they go. But anyway.
There's certain things you can't go with, like Pop-Tarts. I've never had another brand other than Kellogg's. Like every time I've tried another brand, it tastes like crap.
Yep, chalk, basically.
Hmm
Yep.
I mean, there's some things like. How do you feel about like Sam's Choice drinks, BVD?
Like the Sam's Choice colas and stuff like that.
Yes.
Nah, not a big fan of generic colas. There's some out there. I can't remember which one it was, but several years ago, I got a hold of a generic cola, and it was actually really good. And I can't remember what it is. I've tried them, but nah. If I'm going to continue to slowly kill myself with sugar diabetes, I'm going to drink Coke and ginger ale and sweet tea, all the things I shouldn't. But there's a good point. Grits and oatmeal are cheap as hell. And
Yeah.
I think you could probably get away with buying Great Value grits or oatmeal and
Like
be
frozen
okay.
veggies, maybe.
Although Quaker to me is the best.
Quaker.
Have you ever eaten the oatmeal with the little flavored oatmeals, fruit and cream?
Never been an oatmeal fan.
Oh, okay. Well, you probably haven't then. I love oatmeal. And,
Oatmeal makes great fake vomit, though.
oh, I bet. Yeah. And if you get the flavored, makes it even better, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's just the
Yeah.
smell
If you
that'll get
get
your ass caught.
strawberries and cream, peaches and cream, Quaker oatmeal is 20 times better than Food Club, which is a local generic brand, or Great Value. So I guess there's plenty of things. There's some people, that's all they buy is generic. I mean, it's them. That's it. It's all they buy. It's the way they grew up, I guess. And so that's all they'll buy. And that's fine. I mean, I've
Oh
heard
yeah,
people
ain't nothing wrong
say,
with that.
I heard, my ex-wife actually told me that ketchup, the generic ketchup you get is the same as Heinz. Look at the bottle, she said. Same bottle. I don't give a shit if it's the same bottle with the same writing on it. Heinz is the shit when it comes to ketchup.
I agree.
If it ain't Heinz, don't even
Dude,
bother.
it ain't buying.
Yep. Now Hunt's is a close second. Well, not even close. Hunt's is second, but that is a product to me, Carter, that there's not even a debate.
Really.
Yeah, oh yeah. I won't put ketchup on my fries if it's not Heinz. McDonald's ketchup sucks. I don't know what that
Yeah.
shit is.
I'm not big on some of it either. I know exactly what you mean. It's just like I got a video I need to upload. Uh I was making steaks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And obviously Dale's is very popular.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a
Very
like
good.
the great value version of it is awful.
Oh, I would imagine. And that is true. Augustigator's making a lot of good points tonight. I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah.
Must be something in the water down there in Augusta. Yes, Publix is ridiculous. I don't know how that. I mean, around here, there's never anybody at Publix ever. I mean, but even before COVID, there's just never anybody there because they're so damn expensive.
They
I
are.
went in there the first time I ever went in that place. I was looking for a watermelon. Granted, it was off season or whatever, but I went in there and they had two watermelons. Them damn things were $15.
Holy shit.
$15 for a freaking watermelon, and it wasn't even a very big one. No way I'm paying. I'm sure that's probably not regular price, but still, $15 for a damn watermelon. Get out of here.
A little bit much, I'd say.
Publix has a limited supply of everything, unlike Walmart that has hundreds.
All
Well,
about
that makes no sense. All about the U because Food City, they have a lot less than Walmart. Publix is a pretty damn big chain.
Then he says, plus you're paying for the more calm experience at Publix.
The more calm experience. Yeah, there's definitely not as many people to bump into there. That's true. Good point. And they're clean. I'll give them credit. That's a really clean.
Oh yeah. Their meat though, I mean I know you can get it at some other grocery, but Boar's Head meat is by far the best deli meat.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Do you know what you've got time to do if you've got time to lean, Carter?
Time to what?
If you've got time to lean, you've got time to what?
Clean.
Exactly. If you got time to lean, you got time to clean. There's a saying known worldwide. So that may be why all the Publix stores are so clean. Nobody there. Yeah.
I almost took a job at Publix years ago. Probably
Back in your
should
Deli
have.
Boss days.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, I think, well, obviously I was a deli manager for a while, and
Deli Boss.
yeah, and so I know a lot of the ins and outs within that department. Obviously, cutting meat and shit.
Oh, I get it. I see what you're doing now. You almost took a job at the deli at Publix, so you had a deli Emma.
Yeah. No, I think I ended up going to Walmart, and I wish I wouldn't have. I should have went to Publix. But Walmart offered more, but it was a lot more of a headache.
Scott says Publix is for high society folk. Then what the hell are they doing here, Scott?
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, I mean, we got a few high society people around here, but not as many as, say, Atlanta. Well, that's true. You know, Publix does hire high society folks. Sports Live in the ATL is a Publix employee. He's made that known. There's somebody else that frequents these here live streams that works at Publix, and he's made it known before.
Did not know that.
Yes, and you know him, and I'm not going to say his name because I haven't seen him in here tonight, but I have heard him say it several times in some of our shows that we do together on Wednesday night. That hasn't won yet. It's really good at guitar, but not as good as Craig.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Hey, Rattlehead, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you in here.
Is I know Kroger's union is Publix. I don't think it is. It could
no-
be. I don't know.
So Kroger's unionized?
Yes.
Is that what you said? What's up, Gamecock 1978? How you doing? Oh, you know what? Don't try this shit. I got a don't try this shit recommendation. And I don't know if this is technically talking shit or not. Nah, I'm not going to say it because we're not supposed to talk about him or bring his name up since they aren't bringing our name up over there.
That was funny though the other night.
Yeah, it was. Carter, is anything bugging you?
I don't know. Not really too bad, but I am sure shitting there is something bugging you.
There is something bugging me, Carter, and I made
Well, that's-
mention of it earlier.
And it's bugging me that I don't remember.
It should be. What's bugging BBD and ACP? Well, for me, it's the whole Chick-fil-A thing again. It's bugging me that they're not open on Sundays because many of you may not know this, but Carter does. I go on eating binges. Now, you might look at me and say, well, no shit, badass. What I mean is I'll pick something, I'll eat something and like it, and that's all I'll eat for weeks. And here recently, that has been Chick-fil-A waffle fries and mac and cheese. Not good for me, I know, so you don't need to remind me in the comments. I know it's
It's
not.
almost like seasons for you.
Yeah.
Because remember, all right, last year he was on this lemon lime Gatorade kick.
Oh,
I mean that's
yeah.
it. And now this season it's all about ginger ale. Seagram's ginger ale.
And that's unusual because for me, it's always Coke. But, yeah, so I guess a week or two ago when I'd been up in Gatlinburg or up in the mountains with my aunt, I came back and I was looking forward to going to Chick-fil-A and getting those waffle fries. Pulled around the corner, damn it, the parking lot's empty. And it just dawned on me, damn, they're not open on Sundays. So Sundays are bad for us Chick-fil-A fanatics. And I used to say, what's the big deal about that place? And I still kind of do. I mean, they do. They have good chicken, but I don't understand what's so great about them that every fucking restaurant they have is 2 lanes deep, 2 miles long, everywhere. I mean, they're putting something in that chicken, Carter.
Except here at Bethel.
It's not like that there. Oh, is it one of those on store or on campus stores where you have to?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to walk in. There's no drive-through, and the menu is limited.
Mm-hmm.
So
We have one
it's
of those here too.
but they still got the chicken sandwich. They got a lot of the things.
Tuscan
Have you ever had their
just like
chicken
that.
salad?
No, I hate chicken salad. Well, chicken salad to me is chopped up chicken with mayonnaise in it or Miracle Whip. So,
No, not Miracle Whip.
I've
Mayonnaise.
theirs. Never had theirs. Can anybody out there, there's 55 people in here. Can any of you guys, first of all, are there any of you still in high school? Second of all, can any of you kick a football? I'm looking for somebody that can kick a football about 60, 70 yards consistently, and someone that can hit an extra point at least
90% of the time.
Yeah, 90% of the time. I'm looking for somebody that can do that.
BVD will offer you a scholarship right now
Mm-hmm. I will pay your way to high school.
and a free place to stay.
Yep, that too. I'll even move you. I'll provide the moving services. Yeah, Jerry, going for two doesn't work all the time. Remember when Fulton used to do that? Of course, they were beating the hell out of everybody. They could go for two. I don't know. Still pissed about Friday night. Shouldn't let a sporting event bother me as much as I do, but I can't help it.
Yeah, that's just part
That's
of it.
really bugging me, if you want to be honest.
Oh, yeah, I already knew that.
Yeah, so I was trying to find something beside that.
What about our
Bugging me that a lot of people are giving my good friend Eddie Spradlin a hard time. That bugs me.
yeah, that's to be expected, honestly.
I know, but still. What are they doing? Are they coaching football?
No.
No, they're not. They're sitting their fat asses up in the bleachers thinking they know how to coach football. And thinking they know everything. So
Rattlehead says y'all need to try the potato wedges with Wendy's breakfast. I'll have to do that.
thank you for the super chat, Rattlehead. So you're telling me that Wendy's has potato wedges. Is that what you're telling me?
I bet they are good.
Because I love potato wedges. Even the gas station potato wedges are good.
Jeez, man. Next time you come to Milan or come down here, I'm taking you to Milan. Lee's Chicken is the best potato wedges ever.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell me about some amazing potato something or another.
Yeah, well, no.
They've got a place in, I don't know if it's just in Winston-Salem or, yeah, it's just in Winston-Salem where you were the one telling me about the baked potato with barbecue on it, I think, right?
Oh, man.
Well, they've got a place in Winston-Salem. God, I can't think of the name of it. What all, oh, Spuds. That's the name of it. It's called Spuds. Look it up.
See, we got a place like that here, too. It's called Prater's Taters. Every kind of potato you could imagine.
That's what this place is like.
Yeah, and they're the biggest damn potatoes I've ever seen.
Right. Is a potato a meal there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you got a thing. It's categorized chicken potatoes, like steak potato or beef potatoes, whatever. I mean,
Yep.
It's got every kind of freaking potato.
Well, last year, about this time, actually, when my aunt was in the hospital, I was over there visiting her, and I was looking for somewhere different to eat because that's what you do when you go to a different city.
Of course.
Unless you're a gustigator, then you come to Knoxville and eat at Crystal's. Inside joke.
You
So
pay
yeah, I was
them.
looking for a place, and I found this Spuds place. There was nobody there, and it was not long after lunch, and I was like, I don't know about this. You know, a little bit after lunch, and there's nobody there, but I tried it, and it was great. It was great. It was amazing, actually. And I ordered a hamburger and fries, of course, because that's my favorite food. And I asked the lady, I said, actually, let me add a Spud to that. And she said, no, you don't want to do that. I said, what do you mean? Are you telling me, is it that bad? And she said, no, it's that big. She said, our Spuds are meals. And then she explained it to me. And I changed my order. And I don't remember exactly what I got on mine, but it was freaking amazing. And I couldn't eat it all.
Mm-mm. Nope, you never will be able to.
Yes, Unc. I saw your Mexican BBD picture. Thank you for that. Although I'm not real sure what makes me Mexican in this picture. You guys tell me.
The filter, I guess.
Well, he did filterize it, but you guys tell me. Let's see if you can. I don't know if you can even see it. Hang on, let me adjust it to where you can see it. Can you see that? There. What makes me Mexican?
I don't know. You did look kind of. I don't know. You just look different.
There you go.
That's funny though.
I don't know. Maybe it's the mustache.
This is still my favorite picture of
Yeah, I don't know.
BBD.
Good picture though, Unc. Yeah, that is a good one. Damn, man, that makes me miss my teeth. You guys know I used to have teeth, right? You do realize that, right? And that is very close to what I looked like with teeth. Close, but no
I'm
cigar.
sure it was. Like I said, that's when I was taking all the pictures, and
That's not your
Right.
favorite picture of me. My favorite picture of you is currently unavailable. Is that me?
yes, as a woman,
Holy shit. I'd date me.
just a mean looking bitch, ain't you?
Yeah, she is. She does look like a.
Remember I did that with like a bunch of the people from
Yeah.
YouTube.
I don't remember seeing that though.
I did one for Law Tide and Cop Pizzle, Catfish, Chess, of course, Uncle
Yeah,
Lou.
I mean, there's no helping Chess. There's
Chess looked like Miss Piggy.
no amount of makeup's gonna help you, Chess. I'm sorry.
Y'all tell me if this looks like Miss Piggy or not. I think it looks just like her. That's Miss
Alan,
Piggy.
Alan Altic says you never had teeth. Nope, I didn't. You're right. You do. He does look like Miss Piggy there.
Mm-hmm. That picture, you look like the Notre Dame leprechaun.
Gusty Gator said, "Oh no, not this again." Gusty Gator's
Oh my
a big
goodness.
fan of those filters, Carter. In fact, he said
I
that. Slim Shady Canes is in the house. Thank you for the super chat, Carter. I'm gonna need you to quit lying on Milan, Tennessee. There's nothing good about it. You wanted to
wow.
The
Hey, we got
cow
Cow
wagon
Wagon.
would be pretty good. See, I don't
You
even.
ate there.
Well, you don't want me giving a review.
Oh, well, you didn't like it?
Well, I mean, when
Well, I
people
forgot
talk
what
about-
you got.
I got a hamburger.
Well, that's not what they're known for.
Oh, well, I mean, a place that gets the rave reviews you gave it, a hamburger should be great. I mean, it wasn't bad. I didn't have any complaints, which is rare for me. I
The
can
milkshakes, you said that the milkshake was great.
the milkshake at that place, the malt that night was great.
Where was that at?
We're gonna start talking about this shit again, and at 10 o'clock, I'll be going up here and getting a milkshake.
Okay, well, let's go on to what we were going to originally talk about.
Raleigh. Did you ever eat at that Roast Grill hot dog place in Raleigh? You mean Char Grill? Is that what you're talking about? Char Grill? Char Grill's freaking awesome. Or off the chain, as they say. Is Bet going at it with somebody in the comments again?
If it is, it's probably Marine or Striker. I'd be willing to bet my life on that.
Striker's not far from getting his ass whooped in here. And
Yeah,
by ass whooped, I mean hidden.
he called him Ike Bama Airman.
Oh. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, BW. Roast hot dog. You got to be talking about Char Grill, Jerry. Or is it? I mean, Roast Grill? I've never heard of that. Char Grill's world famous over there. It's a walk up, used to be a walk up type restaurant. And now they've got them enclosed where you can sit down in there, but it's still, you have to walk up. They've got pieces of paper there. You write your own order and you drop it down this little slot. And they cook it right there in front of you. It's pretty cool.
If you want a good hot dog, go to Chicago and go to the Wiener Circle.
I'm not eating anywhere called the Wiener Circle.
They cuss at you and everything. It's great.
Oh, it's like that. What's that national chain of restaurants where they put a paper hat on you and you put a name on it and
That's right. Damn it. What is that place
and
called?
make you feel bad, or they not cuss at you, but
Oh, this place will cuss at you. There's actually a video Conan O'Brien did there where he went, and it was hilarious. The skit he did.
to get cussed that place.
Yeah, Wiener Circle.
Yeah, Bet you don't want to get into a fight with Marine when all about to use in the room. They make a pretty good tag team. Dick's Last Resort. That's what Gustigator said it's called. Dick's Last Resort. Carter, you got a tip of the day?
That was, yeah. You don't eat Armor chili out of a can.
Justin Hardy. No, they did not. I don't know if that was a troll attempt or whatever, but I figured I'd just answer the question. No, they did not win Friday night.
Mm-mm. Wait a minute.
I'd like to know where the damn Elizabethan fans are. I thought for sure they'd be in here giving me shit tonight, and they may before it's over.
There's your potato from Prater's Taters with onions.
Well, I'm out as soon as you say onions.
Yeah, that one wasn't very good. Like, if you get barbecue baked potato, you go to one of the barbecue places here.
Those places are probably all over the place, actually.
Oh my God, I still got that video of you when when you went to Burger King when we was in Knoxville and you said light mayonnaise and it was like a big old glob.
Slather. Every time you tell somebody light mayonnaise, they fucking shovel the shit on there.
See if you can hear this. What'd they do?
Look at it. Told them to take it easy on the fucking mayo. I swear to God they do that shit on purpose. He said take it easy.
Oh, we're getting audio.
I know. Well, I mean, I could show the video, but you won't be able to hear it.
Oh, okay. Where did we eat? Oh, look at that. Hell yeah. Look at that outfit I had on. I need to break them damn things out again. I can't remember where that was that we were eating.
Oh, Burger King.
Oh, okay. Tonight's show brought to you by Chess Hall.
Chess, wake up! Chess, wake up! Chess, wake up!
Celine.
Gift keeps on
great.
giving.
Here,
I made a stinger with just Celine's laugh, but for some reason it froze.
that is a barbecue baked potato.
Oh yeah, that looks like something EDP would eat right there.
With nacho cheese and jalapenos.
Jalapenos. Oh damn, that does look good.
Yeah, we get that here at the
Heart
Big
attack
Daddy.
on the plate.
Yeah, Big Daddy's barbecue here.
That's what my stepdad used to call fettuccine alfredo.
Should we do that top 3?
Do what? Yeah. With another one of my teams that suck.
Hey, watch it.
Well, they do. No, they don't. Screw that Uncle Lou guy. My teams don't suck. Just because we lost one football game on Friday night to a bad team. It happens. South Carolina. Greenville.
He put Greenville high. Your season is over.
Come in here running his flapper about my damn Green Devils. We'll see what it's like when they're 9-1 at the end of regulation. By God.
There you go, Marine. Fudd Puckers in Destin, Florida. Where have they still got where you can
Fudd Puckers or Fudd Ruckers?
Fudd Puckers.
There's a Fudd Ruckers.
I know, but there's a Fudd Puckers in
Fudd
Destin.
Puckers, yeah.
No, Fudd Puckers.
Gotcha.
Anyway, it's you could feed alligators there at that restaurant.
Oh, that'd be cool.
What's famous about them is their T-shirts. Everybody has to buy T-shirts, and they got the little souvenir cups every year. Very expensive.
So this Fudd Puckers, is the food any good, Marine?
Yeah, I think it's all right. I haven't been there since 2016, 2017.
I did. Charlie Barner, I said Fudd Puckers. Yeah, I think the first, somebody looked this up. I think the first Fuddruckers was in Raleigh, but I'm not positive about that. I remember when they built that place. But yeah,
Credit-
Carter, so you want to do a top three.
Top 3 biggest upset wins.
Cranjus already piling on the butt hurt says real men go extra mayo. Thanks for the super chat though, Cranjus.
And knock a bug off my screen. So we kind of already talked about it. You kind of stuck in the 80s, did you not?
Yeah, in case you didn't hear us, we're doing biggest upsets. Our top 3 favorite Tennessee upsets. And I
Victories.
kept mine in the 80s. Cranjus, make sure you listen up here, buddy. Carter, you go ahead and go first. Who was your number 3?
Oh, I didn't put mine in order. My number 3 is going to be the 2004 Georgia game. We were ranked 17th. They were ranked 4th. They just come off a big win against LSU, who had just won the national championship the year before. And we had just come off a loss against Auburn at home, and of course we had true freshman Eric Ainge at quarterback. And anyway, ended up winning that game 19-14, and that was that was my first trip to Athens too.
2004, you said?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What an ugly score, 19-14. My number 3, 85 season, 86 Sugar Bowl. Tennessee squeaks by the amazing, unbeatable, guaranteed to be national champions as soon as they beat Tennessee like a drum, Miami Hurricanes.
Yep.
What was the score of that game, Carter?
35-7.
I believe you're right. Yep, Miami came out, jumped on us 7-0 early. Keith Jackson and Frank Broyles, they were all like, yep, here it comes. Yeah, here it came. All right. It's the only, Miami's got a habit of not scoring many points in bowl games. They did score 7 in that one, though, so we got to give them credit for that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how big of an underdog we were in that game.
A lot.
As rankings go, they were 2, we were 8. But you would have thought they were number 1 and we were number 80, the way everybody was not talking about that game. I mean, they were talking about it because it was, okay, Oklahoma, if they win, and Miami, when they win their bowl game, when they beat Tennessee in the Sugar Bowl, will they be number 1 or not? That was the talk all bowl season. So we ended that debate. That really could be my number 1, but I just stuck it in at number 3. Number 2, Carter.
Number 2, all about the UNO. We'll love this. 2003 at Miami in the Orange Bowl. Miami had like the longest home game winning streak in all of football. They were ranked number 5. We were ranked 18th.
It's a good one, by the way.
Yeah, it was another ugly game. We ended up winning that game 10-6. But our Dustin Colquitt won us that game. Every time we gave Miami the ball, he coffin cornered them punts, man. They had to start at I don't think they ever started past their 20.
Their starting average starting position, each possession was definitely inside the 20 that game, I think.
Yes, absolutely. So ended up winning that game, like I said, 10-6. And that was, of course, when Kellen Winslow said, I'm a fucking soldier or whatever. And some people believe that was the start of the downfall for the Hurricanes.
I'd like to think so.
Yeah.
But no, they won a natty after that, didn't they?
No.
They didn't?
They won.
When was
their last natty was 2001.
Oh, okay. My bad. That's why you're here, Carter, for your memory. My number 2 is 82 Alabama. I don't really remember a lot about where Alabama was ranked, but I'm sure they were in probably the top 5. Jeff Webster, you're in
Number 2.
See, number 2. Was Tennessee even ranked in that game?
Let me tell you real
think
quick.
they were.
Well,
82.
my trusty little Vol almanac here.
I'm going to say no. Just taking a wild guess. I was young. I was 14.
We were not ranked. No.
Yeah. And that's the game. I was there. It's my first ever Alabama game. We ended the 11-year losing streak to those guys. The city was a party all night. It took 8 hours to get home. You know, it was great. Both goalposts were paraded down the strip on Cumberland Avenue. It was great. Great.
Granger says, I've got a feeling I'm not going to like BVD's number one.
That's a pretty good feeling you got there, Mr. Crangis.
So
Thanks for the
it's
super chat.
my turn for number one.
Mm-hmm.
2001, Tennessee at Florida. Now, we were ranked like number 4, and Florida's ranked number 1, I believe. But the thing was, it didn't matter. We were like 19-point underdogs on the road. Florida, I remember seeing all the fans with roses in their mouth. They were just like convinced there's no way we were going to be able to beat them. And Florida was really just about unstoppable that year. We ended up winning that game 34-32. Of course, that's when Travis Stevens had 200 and a million yards rushing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my number one.
My number one, again, 1985. What I said again in the 80s. Now I'll have a hard time getting this lined up correctly. Pay close attention, Crangis. There's this guy named Bo Jackson. Pretty good running back. Played for Auburn.
He's all right.
He's all right, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Two-sport guy. Came into Knoxville. I think they were ranked number 1. Going to murder everybody that year. Sports Illustrated was in town. You know, they were in town to get old Bo a cover for their little magazine. You know, Sports Illustrated. Nobody knows about them. But this happened. Can you guys see that? Can you see that, Carter?
No. I mean, it's what about the one I gave you? You still ain't got it.
Well, anyway, that's the cover after my boy, Tony Robinson, and my other boys, Tennessee, just absolutely destroyed Auburn in that game, 38-20. And it was worse than that. The score should have been like 138-20 because, I mean, we absolutely literally almost killed Bo Jackson today. We cracked his helmet. That's a true story. Crangis may or may not know about that. He's old enough to remember. But we actually cracked Bo Jackson's helmet that day. And, of course, if I'm not mistaken, I think he might have bitched out and set the rest of the game out. Said, I've had enough.
If you ever talk to Tony Robinson, he will tell you that is his greatest memory. Like, see, I've still got that interview, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he said. That was his greatest, most fond memory at UT, you know?
Yeah, I probably could have done that, Kevin. That would have made a lot more sense, but I'm stupid. Well, hell.
Here, I got it right here. The picture. The Tennessee Waltz, as it says.
Mm-hmm.
The funny thing about anytime Tony Robinson signs,
Is it showing up?
yeah, anytime he gives an autograph of that cover, you know, he puts Bo Knows Tony.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I need to get him to autograph mine. I know I've got it here somewhere. I had, for the longest time, I had just the cover that I stole from the Worthington High School library. And then you gave me the magazine, didn't you?
I got to go meet him twice now, but the first time I met him was when I was living in Murfreesboro at Grand Slam Collectibles. He did a signing, and they just printed off a bunch of the covers.
Mm-hmm.
And you could get that and get him to sign it. So I got one, and then I gave it to you. And he put on there Bo Knows Tony. He put his stats and 4 touchdowns and all that stuff.
Why don't I remember that?
I gave it to you when you came here.
Maybe because my memory is ass.
Yeah.
Trying to show you something here. Oh. Is this it? Oh, no, wait. That's me with my good friend Eddie Spradlin. Sorry, wrong picture.
Crane just says Tennessee cheated that day.
Is it this? Is that it? Oh, that's my picture. That's a picture I got with my good friend Uncle Lou right there. Shit. I'll find it. Just hang on.
What are you looking for?
Picture with Tony Robbins. That's it. No, hell, that's a picture of me and you. Damn it. My vision's bad. So you guys have to bear with me. I will find it. Oh, check this out. This is it. This has got to be it. Oh, nope. That's a picture of me with real teeth. That's my actual teeth, Carter.
Nice.
Look at that, guys. BBD with actual real teeth.
You look
Proof.
like you're wearing a grill.
Yeah, I was chewing gum. Actually, me and my first wife were on our way up to Huntington, West Virginia, to my step grandfather's funeral, and I was singing some damn song and chawing the shit out of that gum. It would have aggravated the hell out of me. Oh, he'd kill me if I posted, if I showed you guys this.
What is it?
It's a picture of Catfish.
Oh God. Oh, the one from his.
Should I show it?
Oh my God.
Here, it's from when he visited here the last time.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the ones we took that he
It's a lot
deleted out of my phone.
It's a lot like that one.
That's on you, buddy.
Nah, I don't want the smoke. There we go. That's the one I was looking for. With Tony.
If hold on, BBD.
Anyway, that's yeah.
Can I do a share screen?
You sure can.
I'm gonna play that video.
Thanks for the super chat. Grangis, he says we cheated that day. We did. We only scored 38 on you. We cheated. We should have scored 138. Do I have to okay anything for this?
Yeah, you just gotta like let it in, like if somebody was coming in the room.
Oh yeah, okay. Bang. Like that.
Because this isn't public. It's VFL, Tony Robinson, touchdown Tony Robinson. Quick questions for you. What's your most fond memory at Tennessee?
Oh man, there's so many of them. But I think one that really stands out the most is the Auburn game. You know, Auburn comes in number one.
Which game?
You know what happened from that?
The Auburn game.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure I heard that right. Making sure
Yeah.
Craig just heard it right.
Right.
The result from that was so.
Bo knows Tony.
Bo knows Tony. So that was one of the most. But the most important thing, man, is the camaraderie with all the guys. You know, the guys that came in with and everything, man. That you get to meet and everything. So that's the most important thing. All the friendships and the family thing.
Now,
There it
Carter, in Bo's defense, and I'm not talking any smack about our boy Tony, who would win in a fight right now between Bo Jackson and Tony Robinson?
Oh shit, Bo Jackson.
He'd probably hurt him, wouldn't he?
Tony is very, yeah.
Yeah, Tony's had a rough,
No kidding.
yeah.
Hey, but he's got that Super Bowl ring on.
Does he?
Oh yeah. He did that day.
He's super nice. I've met him 3 or 4 times, and every time he'll talk to you just like he's known you. Hey, man, what's going on?
Cran just said Tony was offsides and false starting all day.
I didn't know quarterbacks could do that.
Should have ran the fumble Rooski.
The
Did
memory
you know Tennessee was the last school to do that?
to do the fumble Rooski?
Yeah.
Now, how can we prove
Because
that?
I can prove it. They outlawed it later on that season that we ran it. I think it was in 90. Hold on. I'll find the video for you and I'll share it. Good song choice, by the way, on the opening video.
Thank you.
Actually, that was on the Amped Up first episode.
Help. Oh, was it?
Sure was. Nobody got it, I don't think.
Where the hell is that? Oh. I was going to say who started streaming because our numbers dropped quickly.
Yeah, really.
It wouldn't be because of him. Nobody but Pizzle. They didn't
Oh,
go
Grizzle.
technically anyway. 47 people in here, only 35 likes.
What the hell?
Tip the scale on that one. What you looking
Yes.
for, Carter?
I'm looking for that Fumblerooski video.
Oh, okay.
God damn it. I seen it the other day.
What is today? Oh, Rattlehead, if you're in here, my apologies to you, sir. I missed a PayPal that you sent Friday. So thank you for that.
Yeah, and he gave me a PayPal on the other night too, so thank you for that. I'm gonna share screen again. That's all right. And I'll show you the proof of the Fumblerooski
Okay.
as the voice of the Titans narrates.
I'm gonna open it up too here in a minute.
Well, damn. Oh shit. Hold on. Where'd it go? I just freaking had it.
Looks like you're on your Facebook page.
Yeah, I am. Wait, that's why. There we go.
Heading into Starkville as the 8th best team in the nation,
Oh, I remember this now.
Volunteers led unranked Mississippi State 17-7.
Is it Bernard Daphne?
I think so, yeah.
25-20, 15-10-5. What did he do? He scored for the Big Orange.
And then everyone got confused.
It's very obvious that they were tremendously fast on defense and over pursuing. I had to ask Coach Majors, I tell 3 times. Hey, it's there, Coach. Run it. So here we go.
Bernard Daphne is in at a tackle for Chelsea on the left side. Here's Kelly, play action, rolling to the right side, being pursued, may run with the ball, but instead hands the ball on the left side, to the 25, to the 20, to the 15, to the 10. Who's got the ball? Bernard Daphne. I completely lost it. But it's Daphne who ends with the football, and Philip Fulmer sitting to my left, calling the play, turns with Humphrey Bill.
Yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah.
I was watching it on TV at my aunt's house, and I remember that for sure. Bernard Daphne. I think I need to look that up. What year was that? I've got home video footage of the spring game. I think it's 90 or 91. And late, almost maybe even at the end of the game, I went down to the first row behind the Tennessee bench when they were on the west side. Well, they're on the west sidelines again now, actually. I think it was Bernard Daphne was coming over and getting a drink of water, and I had the camera. And all I could think of to say was, say hello to your mom. And he said, hello, Mom, Dad, dog, cat, something like that. He named off everybody. And I think it was Bernard Daphne, but I can't positively.
You still got that home video where you put on Anton Davis's helmet?
It wasn't Anton Davis, but yeah,
Oh,
still got it. Cranges with another super chat. Wow, would you just look at all that holding? Every play, Cranges. Every play. In fact, Uncle Lou, smart ass, where you at? Daniel Boone was holding all night Friday night, and we never did. We never held, not once, all night.
that's pretty impressive, and especially in a high school football game.
I know, right? Now, them two big fat asses, 77 and 75, I shouldn't say that, they're kids. Those two big fat kids 77 and 75. They were taking our lunch money all night. What's up, Greg? He says it was 1990. What you talking about, Noel Nation? Part of some copyright violation? Yeah, Kevin Cook, the cameraman got faked out on that Fumblerooski too. But if you knew which one was Bernard Daphne, you could see him taking off. As soon as Kelly started rolling to the right, you could see Bernard taking off down the left side. How did they miss that though?
They showed a second angle of it, and then that. I don't know if you heard it where he said that soon after they outlawed the play, and since he was the last team to run it.
See, that's some horse shit. Just because we ran it. If it had by God been Alabama that ran it, it would have been fucking mandatory. Back's itching. Got me all itched up in here now. Mad, Carter.
Big mad.
Big mad.
Over Friday.
Yep. Tip of the day. This is a Carter idea here. He says we should do BBD's tip of the day. I can't think of a tip of the day right now, and I've been trying hard to think of something really important to tell the kind folks. Well, the tip of the day, leave BBD a tip. But that ain't the one I was trying to think of. That my aunt used to always say, "Don't plant your corn early." This whatever. That was always her yuck.
Of course.
Joke. Well, always tip your waiters and waitresses, unless they suck. You got a tip of the day? You got something you'd like to tell the people to always remember to do? I have my end of the stream tip, but we'll get to that at the end of the stream.
I guess just don't take things for granted, I guess. Don't take life for granted.
Just don't let FSU or Florida fans breed. That's a pretty good one. What do you think, Carter? We got about 30 minutes left. You want to open it up?
Let's do it.
It's been a while. It's been a few Sundays since we've opened this up to everybody.
Been a while.
Let's see. What happens if I do this? Oh, oops. Sorry, that's my PayPal link.
Huh.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Invite. Of course, I mean, you're welcome to click that one too, but here we go. Here's the StreamYard link. We're going to do one at a time, or maybe two at a time. Or hell, we may end up with 10 people in here. Who knows? There's only 30 minutes left. There's Prote. What's up, Prote? How go the Truffle Shuffle and Sigs? The Sigs are fine. The Truffle Shuffle. I have said that next Friday night, if Greenville loses to Union County, I will do anything. I will do the worst possible thing you guys can come up with that I can legally do on the internet if they lose. But if you're wanting to take that bet I've come up with, I'm going to need a little encouragement. Like if you guys don't have any clue who they are, but what I'm offering to do for you is worth some kind of PayPal. I'm just saying, So we'll think. But you guys think about that. Thank you, Wilkie, sir, for the super chat. Sorry I'm late, guys. How is BBD and Carter tonight? BBD's fine. How's Carter?
Good to go.
Good to go. Where are you going?
I don't know.
All right. So we got our buddy in here.
Who's our buddy? Oh. Fuck that guy.
Go ahead and say it, Scott.
What's up, fuckers?
There we go. What's up with you?
Nothing much. How you gentlemen doing this evening?
Doing well.
Breathing, so we're good.
Breathing. That's...
breathing, not breeding.
No, I'm breeding. I know.
I'd love to
I'm
be
fine with
breeding.
I'm fine with Tennessee fans breeding. Just we need to like that needs to be a law put in place that UF fans and FSU fans can't breed. UCF fans too.
How about UF and FSU fans under the age of 40 shouldn't be allowed to breed?
Well,
Because if they're over 40, their chances of breeding aren't that good anyways.
I'll change it to this. Unless both of the breeding partners have an IQ higher than 100, then they can't breed.
Oh, damn.
Together?
Together.
Okay, yeah, because that'll be pushing it. I would think.
A little bit. Yes.
No cheating either, like no Florida fan getting together with somebody from Harvard just to boost your IQ. Okay.
Hashtag Bama wants the U.
Who we've got, I'm going to tell you what we've got going on in the orange room, Carter and Scott.
Oh, boy.
We've got a storyteller and a liar.
A Chess and Jeff Webster.
No, not Chess. Well, I don't know. It could be, but I don't think it is. It's someone called George Teague, and their avatar is a white guy.
Bama Marine.
That's what I'm thinking.
I always knew Bama Marine was black. I knew that.
These two guys play pretty well, so I'll let both of them in. They're pretty good at not talking over. See, the thing with a lot of people in these StreamYards is you get into the whole talking over situation, and nobody wants to listen to that. So, J-Dub and whoever, George Teague. My finger's on the trigger, George Teague. Who are you?
All right.
Yeah. Okay, that's Matthew McConaughey. I couldn't see. All I could see was it was a white guy. What's up, J-Dub?
BBD, a quick question for you. Are you aware, Carter, you too, are you aware of any high school games, football games in Tennessee that were canceled or suspended because of the COVID?
Yes.
Okay, there happened to be one in Iowa. There were 137 games played Friday night. And there was one, and it actually wasn't the varsity game. It was the freshman game that kicks off like at 4:30. They in the first quarter they found out, they got the results back. They came out, they took the freshman teams off the field. Then they went ahead and played the varsity game. So I guess technically all 137 of the varsity games that were played Friday went off, and they played another 40 or some Saturday. And again, the whole state played, and no COVID interruptions. And you're saying the same thing in Tennessee.
We had some games that were canceled Friday night,
Okay.
but they were canceled ahead of time. And I don't know, I can't remember what games they were. I just remember hearing, so-and-so versus so-and-so Friday canceled because of COVID. But not, not like what I think a lot of us were thinking going into the season that, there's going to be a lot of cancellations and blah, 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 blah. What's going on with you, Matthew McConaughey?
Man, just got back to the old Beham.
Where were you at? What
Gulf
beach
Shores.
were you at?
I was in Gulf Shores and Orange Beach.
Oh, okay. You love that place, don't you?
We can't live there.
You would too, BBD, I promise.
Live there?
Well, I've got a place there, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which means you go back up to Beham on 65. Is that correct?
Yep. Every Sunday.
So you have to drive through the hellhole that is Montgomery.
No, it's not bad now. They've got that thing open up to 8 lanes.
State's
So
a
you can-
hellhole.
So you can pass through you can pass right through Montgomery, and I mean, honest to God, it's open to 8 lanes. So it's not bad.
Alan Jackson was down there at midnight one time.
Yeah. Too bad it's not in the right part of Montgomery. That, believe it or not, he's not actually buried in Montgomery.
Who's not?
Hank Williams.
Oh, I said Alan Jackson.
Well, yeah, but the story's about Hank Williams.
Okay, I got you. All right, so since we got few extra people in here, nobody else knocking on the door, so to speak. We'll go on the fly here. Since Scott was the first in, Scott, we'll go with you first. If there's something you can think of right now that you would not recommend people do, what would it be? In other words, Scott says, "Hey, y'all, don't try this shit."
Well, I've kind of already gave you one, but to give you another, don't watch Pac-12 football.
Well, that's not going to be a problem.
Yep.
Well, there is a portion of the country that does, so I'll throw that in there.
Not this year.
Well, if they backtrack like the Big Ten's trying to do, then anything's possible.
It's true.
So we'll take that. Archie's made his grand re-entrance.
Archie came.
Cool. I tell you what, let me add this guy to the stream. Welcome, runner-up, Cranges.
I would suggest not trying to take me on in the music trivia.
Is that your don't try this shit this week?
That's mine. Don't try.
So are you asking me to just go ahead and lay down and give it to you?
That would work.
Y'all have heard the term out of left field, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
But
so when it happens, when I come out of left field, don't worry about it.
I got a feeling Bama Marine, if he's going to be as dominant as he was last week, we're all in trouble.
Even if Marine does win it, Cranges just wants to beat me. Let's be real.
Yes, I got to finish higher than BVD.
Yeah. See, if I finish fourth, if I finish 100th, he just wants the trophy for 99th.
After I top BVD, mount BVD, I'm going to come for you, Bama Marine.
That's fine. Because right now I'm only about 10 miles away from you, Cranges.
And did I understand correctly? You were at Gulf Shores this weekend?
Yeah, I go down during the summer. I usually go down and stay at the beach for the weekend.
Well, that's where I was too. Apparently, we can't stay more than 10 miles away from each other.
There's no way, Carter. There's no way these two could team up privately and cheat on Wednesday, is there?
Oh,
They could always have like a little private chat or something, I'm sure.
Yeah, Bama, be careful. These father and son here, they're working up a list, and
I've already been accused of cheating last week.
The list is not going to be favorable for us.
I go less than 50%. I was 12 out of 25, and somehow I go down. I get accused of cheating.
Marcus, if you want to call it that, you can, Marcus. He wants to know if this is the Big Orange Man podcast. It's technically not a podcast, I don't think. I don't know the real definition of a podcast, but
I thought this was the Big Guy podcast.
no.
What you will.
See, I see what you did there, Cranges. Yeah, I caught that. That's hitting below the titties.
Jump on my fat man titties.
Mm-hmm.
The milk's gone bad.
How is it that Cranges and Chess have become best friends on the
that has not happened.
Okay, just checking. Just seeing if you're paying attention.
Has Carter and Chess reunited and sang Kumbaya together?
Yeah.
You're talking about over that whole fake shenanigans.
Carter, I had no idea what video you were posting because I was puzzled for about 15 minutes, and I stopped and thought about it for a second. I was like, good for Carter.
Yeah, I appreciate that, but it wasn't.
I'm going to man the comments here for a minute and interact with my good people in the comments while you 5 people converse amongst yourselves. The topic is what you would not recommend for someone.
Gas station sushi.
Ooh.
Good one.
Where does it go?
J-Dub, you're awful quiet.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to be called on.
There you go.
He's waiting for his don't say moment. So
you're officially called on. Give us a story, Jeff, about what you wouldn't try.
Well, I wouldn't try to let the Big Ten off the hook. if the Big Ten decides they're going to jump into the season in Thanksgiving or whatever and try to steal some of the glory from the SEC and the other leagues, I wouldn't give them the time of day. I mean, it'd be nice. You know, I'm not saying it wouldn't be great for the Big Ten to play, and especially if a lot of their season doesn't cross the Big 12s, that might be money for me shooting the Hawkeyes, depending upon where they play these games. They're talking about playing a lot of these games indoors in neutral sites, but that's my thing. I think if they come on board, if they wait to the spring, that's one thing. They're saying, you know what, we're going to let the SEC, the Big 12, the ACC, we're going to let them have their season. We're going to let them do their thing. But if they try to crowd in before the other guys get their season done, I don't have any love for them if they do that.
Marcus, you're more than welcome to come in here and tell us what you wouldn't recommend. Just saying.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah, Marcus probably have something pretty good there too.
Marcus has always got something good to say.
I wouldn't recommend Jack in the Box. Terrible.
I wouldn't recommend jacking anywhere if there's a camera on you.
Well, there you go. I would recommend All About the U's Drunken Rants. I would recommend that.
I would too.
Carter, I promise you during one of your live streams late at night, you will get one during the season. I promise you that.
Oh, hell yes.
I don't know when, but I'll give you heads up when it's coming.
That'll be epic.
Well, I hope you enjoy like all three viewers who will be there after a short amount of time. So,
Cranges, what do you, myself, and Carter all have in common? And think football. Think
national championships.
Well, think. You're kind of on the right track, as in you're thinking about the two correct teams. What do our two teams have in common? Going back, let's say 2 days.
Inbreeding?
No, that goes way farther back than 2 days.
I'm a little bit out of touch with reality the past
Both
2 days.
Schools have canceled practice due to COVID.
Oh.
Or not
pussies.
Canceled,
Really?
but not canceled, but let's see. Tennessee forced a pair. Let's see what to say here. Jeremy Pruitt said he canceled Friday's practice for a few more positive test results. And Saturday night's practice could be canceled. I don't know if it was or not, depending on the results after everyone in the program is tested Friday morning.
They had a peaceful protest. I think it was Tuesday, or not Tuesday, but either yesterday or Friday.
Auburn canceled its last 2 practices.
Why is high school pretty much going on like nothing in the world's wrong, but college is just going crazy with the. I read last week where the bands can't play
at high school or college.
College.
Well, the way they're doing it, that's what I've heard.
Be no running through the T this year.
In high school, at least around here, our band marched in before the game, played the national anthem. Yeah. Then the team ran out. Then they went back out. At halftime, they came back in, did their halftime show, and then dispersed after that. So as far as college goes, I don't give a shit if we run through the T or not if we have football, to be honest with you. I mean, because I'm going of the mindset, and I'm going to try my best to keep it this way, even with my high school shit. Friday night was terrible for me because for the last 10 years, I've been used to being able to roam on the sidelines, anywhere I want to go and hanging out with the coaches, whatever. Friday night, I was relegated to a corner or the bleachers. I'm okay with that as long as we have football, So whatever we get this fall, I'm good with it. What do you guys think?
That's going to be tough.
I'm good with it. Just give me some football.
I mean,
Yeah.
I hate to use this for an analogy, but wrestling with no fans, it's been terrible. I quit watching it like 1 week into it. It's just, I don't know. I mean, I'm willing to take my chances and find out, but
I mean, think about it though, Cranges. No Auburn football whatsoever for you this year. How sucky would that be?
I still think it's going to come to that.
I thought Auburn was a basketball school now.
They are.
We are.
But they still play football, and that's still his favorite sport.
We're
so
a basketball school with a football problem.
Yeah, he still wants to watch them play.
I conceded a long time ago that there wouldn't be a season, and I still think it's probably going to go that way.
I'm feeling more confident every day that we're going to start, especially with the Austin Peay game this weekend. I didn't watch it, so I don't know. There wasn't going to be a huge crowd there if they let everybody that wanted to go. So I don't know how many fans were there.
Yeah, I think we get started. I'm not ready to say that we're going to play the whole season out. Which is going to suck. If imagine if you whoever your team is. Imagine if you're 5-0 and you're rolling, and then bang, that's it.
God.
But I'm afraid that might be the way it goes. That we get to October, the end of October, and 2 or 3 schools blow up, and that's it.
I don't think it's going to happen. At least looking at the first couple of weeks of high school football, I don't know how many states are playing high school football right now, but I know here we've had two weekends already. And like Augusta Gator said at the beginning, it looked to him, like a regular full packed house. It wasn't, but there were still a lot of damn people. I think 2,000 tickets, maybe. I may be wrong about the number. Surely there wasn't that many. I don't know. There's a shitload of. There was more people there from Boone than I thought there would be.
I think there's going to be a lot of canceled games. I'm ready to already crawfish on my last statement. They'll play, but Auburn could play 7 games. Tennessee could play 9 games. It's just going to be jacked up.
It will, and I'd be okay. I mean, what would suck? And J-Dub just made me think of this. What if this is the year, Carter, that we end the streak against Alabama, and then the very next week they cancel football?
And that win still counts.
That counts.
Damn right it counts.
Yeah.
Because everybody expects Bama or Clemson or those teams like that to still win it.
Mm-hmm.
So if they win it, it's credible. If Mississippi State wins it, it's not going to be credible.
Yeah, we had this argument on one of the streams the other night. If it's a blue blood, if it's Bama, if it's Clemson, if it's, let's say Oklahoma does something stupid and ends up winning it, I think you have less of an argument. I think you have less people going, hey, what the hell was that? Than if, say, Kansas State comes out of the Big 12 and somehow pulls it off. Or Texas A&M pulls it off out of the SEC and they win it all. Then then you're going to have people going, well, then they're going to be all sorts of excuses, and the asterisk will be big and blinking. But if a blue blood wins it, they'll just say if Clemson wins it, everybody will just say, well, you know what, Clemson probably should have won it anyway.
Yeah, it worked out the way it was supposed to.
Yeah.
Hold on. 2 things. Number 1, when was Clemson ever a blue blood?
They are right now.
They're not. They're just recently a blue blood.
Okay, if you're talking recently, okay, I'm about to say, Jeff, if you're talking Clemson all time, I mean, blue blood, I don't put Miami in blue blood.
Oh, yeah. All time Clemson's not a blue blood. No way.
I think you can you can be a new member or you can lose your membership, and there's a lot of teams right now that don't have that no more.
Okay, I was about to be like, what mind fuck did I just hear?
Well, all right. The guys in the room, is Nebraska a blue blood?
Yes.
All time, yes.
All time, traditionally, yes. I look at it.
Well, now
To me,
wait
the
a minute,
definition.
time out, Jeff.
What you can lose that membership.
Someone can't just become a blue blood in the last 10 years, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
I don't agree with Clemson being a blue blood
Yeah,
at all.
blue blood to
Okay,
me
maybe
I,
blue
I'm
blood
not.
is not the
I'm not
term.
arguing. I'm not arguing that they are.
Right.
To me, the Associated Press, the AP poll, started in 1936. Okay,
Correct.
let's go from there. If you've got at least say 5 or 6 titles, that'd be USC, that'd be Texas, that'd be Oklahoma, that'd obviously be Alabama, Notre Dame, Nebraska, Miami. I think has 5. If you've got 5 or 6, at least 5 or 6 titles in that stretch, maybe you got them all in the 60s and the 70s. Maybe you did, but
What
you had
about
a run
modern
there where
day blue blood?
you had a run there where you dominated, and you're not somebody who's just got 2 that could have happened by accident, like Auburn.
What?
Eat it. Would Army be a blue blood?
No.
No.
Well, we're talking 1936 to now, so I'm sure they have an argument they could make, but in the grand scheme of things, no.
Yeah, if you're talking about the wire titles,
what a blue
It can be
blood
a
is.
modern day blue blood.
Miami, all of Miami's championships were what, 80 and beyond?
83, 87, 91, 83, 87, 89, 91, 01.
So do they go far enough back to be a blue blood?
In my opinion, just as the Miami fan in the room, we're not tier 1 blue blood, but we're tier 2.
Okay, we're talking tiers now.
I mean, you could if
Yeah.
you wanted to, you could make the argument that 36. You're talking about 84 years. You could say, all right, what have you done in the last 40? What have you done since 1980? And
See,
that would
according
be
to you,
that
there's
would-
only going to be like a few blue bloods.
right.
Yeah,
There should only be a few.
champions. How many should there be? In your
There's
opinion?
probably 8. In my opinion, there's 8 top 1 blue bloods of college football: Alabama, Oklahoma, Ohio State, Nebraska, Notre Dame, Southern Cal.
Texas.
And
Texas is in there, so is Tennessee.
No.
Tennessee's tier 2. You're right there with us, sir.
Well, I mean, what's Texas done better than Tennessee?
They've won championships.
How many have they won?
Like 6 or 7, I think.
As much as I hate them, I think Michigan is a top tier.
Oh God, yeah.
I can see that. Yeah, that's number 8. Yeah.
Where would Penn State be?
2.
Tier
maybe?
3. Tier 3.
Wow.
Okay.
No,
now
I'd put them in 2.
Wait a minute. If we're talking tier 3, we're talking limp. Blue
Well,
blood,
tier 3 is Auburn, so
it's a firm, stiff cock. Tier 3's got to be a.
BVD. You've not had one of those in years. Hush.
I get them all the time, sir. I just don't get anything to do with it.
Well, fellas, I'll follow you the argument in the comment section because I'm joining you on my phone and it's about to die. So I'm going to step out. Thanks for having me in the chat, BBD.
You're welcome, sir. Have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow.
Have a good night, Jeff.
The
But
blue
it's just
it's going to go on. It's always going to go on forever. And it just
I don't
depends
mean
what your personal qualifications are. Kind of like, Hall of Fame. Why does, and I'll probably get this wrong, why does getting into the College Football Hall of Fame have requirements from the NFL? Or is it the other way around? I can't remember. Does anybody follow what I'm saying here?
I don't.
well, and in order to become great on one, you have to be great in the other. So
That is true.
So what you're saying is, BVD, is we're looking at college programs by how much productivity they put into the NFL?
Well, God damn it. See, here we go again with the memory thing again. Somebody was having an argument about this a long time ago. It was over.
Tony Kuno.
Was it Kuno? Well, if you know what I'm talking about, help me out here then, Carter. I want to say it was somebody that was getting ready to go into the NFL Hall of Fame, and a lot of the qualifications you have to meet to get into the NFL Hall of Fame is stuff you've done in college.
Hmm.
Or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe it's in order to get into the College Football Hall of Fame. You know, it depends.
To my knowledge, BVD, it's whatever you do in college, whatever you do in the NFL, and that's all that matters.
Well, that's what I thought. Okay, it was college. To get into the College Hall of Fame, there were some things you had to, some qualifications from the NFL. There's
didn't know
people that
that.
belong in the College Hall of Fame that never made it to the NFL, aren't there?
There's tons of people that are in the college football game that never played a down in the NFL.
Okay, well, maybe it's the other way around. I know this was an argument one night with somebody. It was Kuno.
Well, see, Kuno, he always had his, how do you say, like, opinion of his personal top 10 programs. And, you know, it was always what he thought. You know what I'm saying? Like, he would say, no, because it's got to be like this. It can't be like this. You know, he wanted to, and I'm not trying to talk about him, but he would, certain things that most places add into that mix, he would take out and add something else. So,
So he had his
basically where Oklahoma was always going to be number one.
Right. Gotcha.
Well, I mean, they definitely have an argument as a legitimate number one all-time college football program.
I don't know about that. I'd say Alabama's got that on lock.
And I'd say that too, but I'm saying they have an argument.
Okay.
The fact is that could be, I'm trying to read Jacob Watson's comment here. To be remembered, I'll just read it like it says it. The fact is that to be remembered, you can't only be good in college.
Yeah.
So you're saying that to be remembered as a football player, and a legendary football player, you've got to be good in college and the NFL.
Florida.
I don't believe that either, because here's the thing. Jason Witten will go into the NFL Hall of Fame. Will he go to the College Football Hall of Fame? Absolutely not.
Okay, Tim Tebow.
But
Florida.
College Hall of Fame, NFL Hall of Fame, not.
Yeah.
What about Jamarcus Russell?
College Hall of Fame.
Toilet Bowl Hall of Fame.
Jamarcus Russell was a beast at LSU, period.
That's what I said. He's going to be in the College Football Hall of Fame, but he ain't going to be in the NFL.
Well, he played in an SEC before the SEC was the SEC.
Yeah, but he would throw 50-yard strikes that I've hardly ever seen thrown in SEC by quarterbacks.
Exactly.
And I guarantee if I get enough energy drinks and Crown Roll in you, Marine, you could do the same thing.
I wish. I mean, that's like Johnny Manziel to me. Yeah. I mean, the kid's an NFL or a College Football Hall of Fame player. I mean, what he did at A&M was ridiculous.
How many years did he play at A&M?
He was there 3. I know 3, but I don't know if he went through all 4 years.
BW brings up a good point. Tom Brady. I mean, the only thing I remember him, don't kill me. All I remember from him in college is his bowl game win over Bama that year. And
Marine's still salty about that.
Yeah, I saw that game in person too. That was a bad one.
All I remember about
is there an Alabama game in the last 20 years? Honest question, Marine. Is there a Bama game in the last 20 years you haven't seen in person?
Yeah, there's a few I haven't been to. I didn't go to Louisiana.
Like yeah, the games like that. I mean,
no bowl games and stuff like that. Yeah, I didn't go to the Cotton Bowl against Texas Tech in 2005. I missed that game.
Marine's been pretty consistent. I either get a phone call on the way back or a text message during the game showing where he's at in the stadium. So he's been pretty consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I agree with. No, go ahead, Carter. I'm sorry.
I was saying, the only pictures I get from him is when he's smoking that fucking cigar on the third Saturday in October.
I don't bother y'all. I don't bother you and BBD at most games, but I'll bother. All About the U's been good because there's a couple of times I've drove back or it's been a late night after the game, and I know he's always up, so I always talk to him, make sure I get home. Just in case something stupid happens, I got somebody knows where in the hell I'm at.
Well, ain't that sweet?
And if it's a loss, if it's a Bama loss, oh my God, it's like, man, we fucking should have did this. Motherfucker should have did that. This sorry ass piece of shit didn't do. Oh no.
In other words, what you're saying is you got to listen to him whine all the way home.
No, it's not all the time, but if it's Auburn, if it's Clemson, LSU, yeah.
Oh, I know I called you after that LSU game.
What's up, Lawn Man? Go ahead, give it to me, Lawn Man. Lawn Man's here for one reason, Friday night. I'm sure.
To kick ass and chew bubble gum?
He's definitely all out of bubble gum.
I do have to ask you, BBD, because it's getting – I mean, I know you're Greenville blood through and through, but, like, is it because you had such high hopes this year for Greenville? I mean, is it that –
Oh, yeah.
do you have that loaded of a team?
Why I'm mad about it?
Yeah, I mean –
asking why am I so mad about it?
Yeah, why are you dwelling on that game so bad?
Because of who it was. There's several reasons, actually, because I'm trying to think of a good analogy. It would be, to me, like Alabama, almost like Louisiana Monroe. Kind of like
Daniel Boone was that bad.
Yeah, I mean, Boone's one of them teams that they're going to win. You know, they're going to win 4 or 5 games every year. Probably make it maybe to the playoffs and get knocked out in the first round.
That's not too terribly bad.
I'm not sure what they're expected to do this year. But they sure as fuck weren't expected to be on the same field as us. And I've got to remember that we've got a lot of youth and inexperience on this team. So it's going to take a while. And the second and probably the biggest reason is that, and Billy Cole gets on me about this all the time, because it's my friend's first year as head coach. And I know there's a lot of shitheads out there. You know how fans are. They were even in the stands Friday night hollering about it, and stuff like that. Just, it's part of the game. And he's a big boy, and he knows they shouldn't have lost that game too. So he's not going to make any excuses, but that's part of it, And it was just shocking to us. I still can't believe, because we were up 2 touchdowns and driving a couple of different times, But what scares me is of our last 3 games that we've lost, we've had 2 touchdown leads or more in all 3 of them and lost. So there you go.
It could be worse.
Oh, yeah. We could not have been playing.
Yeah.
Well, BBD, it's 9 o'clock. I'm going to back out and let you have the rest of your stream and end it. And Carter, once you go live,
I'll be live in an hour.
No, BBD, I appreciate you letting me join on a Sunday, man. That was great.
Always good to have you, Marine. We'll try and do it earlier next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you too, BBD.
Yep. You guys are all very, very welcome anytime, as you well know.
Yeah, end your stream the right way. I want to hear how you were going to end it anyway. So I'll sit back and watch, and Carter, I'll holler at you in a little while.
Yes, sir. See y'all soon.
Oh, hey, BVD.
Yeah.
5,109 days, baby. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah. He was sitting there figuring. Well, he probably didn't have to figure it up.
There's a ticker.
Yeah. Oh, there is.
Okay. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
He's probably got one in his house, on his boat, in his car.
On his watch.
Everywhere.
On his rollie.
Yeah. For sure. Scott, appreciate you stopping in. Good to see you.
Thank you, man.
Man, appreciate your support.
I got you. Thank you for having me on. Just to throw it back to one topic you said earlier, BVD.
Mhm.
I know I've been one of the people who have been super positive that a season not only is going to happen, but it's going to finish. There's going to be bumps in the road. Something's going to happen. It is just my 2 cents. A full season will happen, and the Big Ten and the Pac-12 will look like a clown show like they continue to be day in and day out. Go Canes. Hashtag Bama wants Miami.
I hope he's right. You know,
Yeah.
that'd be cool. Carter, what you got going on besides here in a little while?
Well, of course.
Is there any kind of update on Picked Off?
Yeah, not going to have it this week, but we will have it next week. Unfortunately, we've got a few things we got to take care of, which I'm sure me and you'll talk more about that later. But other than that, no, thank you, BVD, for allowing me to be on here on Sundays. You know, I do a lot of shows, I do a lot of streams, but I've said it to you many times that this is by far my favorite thing I do. It's
Well, I
Sunday
appreciate
nights on
that.
BBC TV, and it always will be.
Appreciate that. And I just, we've been saying for a long time, anybody don't like it, might as well lump it because Carter ain't going nowhere. So,
Yep. I appreciate all the people and everything. And then, yeah, I mean, yeah, you can come subscribe to my channel. That'd be great. I just hit 600 subscribers.
Congrats.
Check out Sports Live in the ATL, Tomahawk Takeover, all that stuff. And I appreciated everything. So,
all right, buddy. We'll see you here later on tonight.
all right, guys. See you in an hour.
All right, now. That's going to wrap her up right here on BBD TV. All right, all right, all right, as Bama Marine would say. No, really, thank you guys for all your support. As always, another Sunday in the books for us here. Well, about an hour and 57 minutes, it'll be another Sunday in the books for all of us. I did start Kingdom, by the way. 3 episodes in. I think I'm going to like it. Not real 100% sure. It's not one of those that just grabbed me to where I can't miss it. You know, I've got to be watching it. But I'll keep trying. I'm at least somewhat interested, so that'll keep me coming back. Let's see what's going on this week. Of course, we got the morning show in the morning, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday over on YouTube. I'm sure Lou will be debuting the decorated version of his new studio tomorrow morning. Come on over there for that. Mike Vick of VicTube will be the guest tomorrow. I'm assuming Mike Vick is still going to be our guest. That's the plan anyway. He wanted to be on, and we're going to put him on, and that'll be tomorrow. We're here every Sunday, like Carter said. I'm here every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday normally. We'll see. I'm not sure what's up this coming Friday. The Green Devils are in Union County. I said Friday that I was not going to that. I want to back out of that comment. I may still go to that game because I don't know if they're going to be streaming it, and I'm going to try and make sure I'm at that game because I want to be there for Eddie's first win. And I'm pretty sure if nothing else, I can ride up there with I don't know. I'm going to do my best to be there. So next Friday, you know, if I do a stream, it may not be until way late, but I don't want to step on any of the late night guys' toes. So maybe it'll be Saturday. Anyway, thanks, guys. Thanks for everybody that super chatted. You guys have a good night. And make sure, if you don't do anything else tonight, before you lay your head down, if you haven't already, hug your mom and daddy. Call your brother and sister. Tell them you love them. Because you never know. It might be the last chance you ever get to do it. And wouldn't you feel terrible if you woke up in heaven tomorrow and you hadn't said bye to mom and dad? Wouldn't you just feel terrible about that? You would. Yeah. So look, check out everybody on here that's got a YouTube channel. Don't discriminate. Check them all out. And thoughts and prayers to everyone who's got the COVID. And let's beat this thing so we can get back to normal as quick as possible, because I'm tired of wearing that damn mask. Love you. Mean it. See you in the morning.